Hi, welcome to the Reiki meditation. We've not started yet. We will start in 1 minute. So if you would like to make yourself comfortable for now. Just finding a position that makes you feel comfortable and relaxed already. And you can start to reduce the thoughts in your mind already. So getting ready. Connecting with the energy of this session already, knowing that you have got an hour, starting now actually, that you have an hour for yourself to relax, to rest, and to do yourself some good. Okay, so we've done a session recently on water and on the earth element. And so today we're continuing with the elements and we're doing a session on the air element today. So we are going to be using the air element to clear out everything in our system. It is like opening windows into a room that has not had fresh air for ages. It is about opening these windows and letting the air in and clearing out and cleaning everything around. So that's what we're going to be doing. And just to remind you, as per usual, this is a session for you to be feeling comfortable at all times. It is a session for bringing yourself goodness, relaxation, feeling peaceful and calm. And so, if you find that there's any activity that we do that doesn't feel right to you, then please do feel free to sit it out. You can either sit, relax, and wait for it to finish. Or you can also go back to the first activity that we are going to do, that is an activity on focusing on our breath. Or you can just do your own adaptation of what it is that I'm guiding and bypassing and avoiding the parts that are making you feel uncomfortable. And actually, there might be such activity today for some people that might feel like it's not quite right for them. So just bear that in mind for yourself. Also, look out for signs like dizziness, lightheadedness, feeling woozy. And those are signs that maybe you can take a break just for a moment. Your system is adapting with whatever it is that you're processing at the time during the session. So give yourself the time to go through that and then join back to the next activity afterwards or to the same activity after a little while. Um, but otherwise, I hope that you're going to get full benefits of this amazing session. We are starting with focusing on a gratitude. So, something that you feel has brought you joy or happiness in the last week. And also, if you want to, you can focus on an intent or many intents for the healing for this session. Because as I'm leading this session, I'm also sending out Reiki healing. So that can help you in just about every aspect of you, your body, your mind, your soul, your life, your relationships, everything in between all of this is all part of what the healing can help with. It is about bringing positivity to your system, positivity to yourself, to your life, to your health, to your mental health also. And so at the beginning now, we're going to take just a couple of minutes to focus on the gratitude or many gratitudes if you have many, and then also on intent of the healing if you wish to add an intent. When I send healing out, I always send it out to provide to the person everything that they need at this moment in time and to help them with anything that they are going through at the moment. So if you want to have more specific intents, then you can add more. It's completely up to you. Okay? So we're going to start now. And so you can take a deep breath to begin and closing your eyes once you've found your position. Letting my words settle just for a moment. reducing the amount of thoughts in your mind already. And then focusing on gratitude and intent for the healing, just for a moment. Okay, keeping your eyes shut or shutting them again if they are open. Taking a deep breath again now. We are now going to start our activity of focusing on our breath. Yes, we do this every week. It is about anchoring a good moment and a good feeling in ourselves, but it is also really going back to basics and knowing that we always will benefit from the simplest things. And so, for the next few minutes, we are simply going to focus on our breath. And you can start switching off now every thought in your mind again. And don't worry, this is a process. There will always be thoughts coming. Sometimes it will be even hard to notice the breath. But just keep practicing and keep refocusing your mind on it, ever so gently. Let it be a very soft and gentle process. And so now, simply switching off every thought in your mind, making space in your mind for your breath, so that you can fill your whole mind with your breath, noticing every detail of it, paying full attention to your breath and to nothing else. Zooming in on your breath and discovering every part of it as if you had never noticed it before. Being curious and inquisitive as to all the sensations it brings to you. Noticing the sensations of the air as it passes through your nostrils. Just bringing your whole mind to your nostril area and really noticing all the sensations that the air is bringing to that area as it passes through on an inhale and on an exhale. Noticing the sensations as the air passes through the nose. Inside the nose, what does it feel like on an inhale and on an exhale? And as your mind is getting quieter and quieter, your whole body and your whole system now is starting to relax deeper and deeper. And as this is happening, you can bring your mind to the back of your throat and noticing the sensations of the air passing through there. And then noticing the sensations when the air goes through the windpipes and into the lungs. You may feel there this incredibly soothing feeling, as if the air was caressing the inside of your body as it passes through ever so gently, becoming more and more aware of your body and your breathing system. Every time that we do this activity, becoming more and more aware. And whenever you find that a thought comes your way that has nothing to do with your breath, when you notice that you are getting carried away with it, just bring your mind back to your breath ever so gently. Feeling so much more relaxed now. And keeping on focusing on your breath, noticing maybe the movement it creates in your body. Noticing your body expanding on an inhale, retracting on an exhale. You might notice your belly getting bigger on an inhale, your chest lifting on an inhale, your shoulders rising on an inhale, and then your whole body retracting again on an exhale. Okay, when you are ready, you can bring your mind back to the space where you are, taking a deep breath to finish. And you can open your eyes for a moment. As the next two activities we're going to do, I will keep them together without a pause in between. And so you can now just take a moment, have a sip of your drink if you wish. And just to say that this is one of the very basic, very foundation type of activity where you can use air for healing purpose through meditation, through the breath. It is air. It is the air element that we use. Of course, we can load it with so many other things. I mean, we've done this before. If you want to bring in light on an inhale, exhale the negative things, you know. So that's the air element is in itself at its purest form of use through the breath for us humans. And the next activities that we are going to do will all have to do with air and cleansing and purifying ourselves. And so meditation can be helping us in so many ways, but the main purpose of it is gaining happiness. So with the air element, we're going to be looking at removing everything from our system and cleansing ourselves from anything that stops us from feeling happy. I truly believe that we all have inside of us already whatever it is that we need. Then it is a matter of reaching it. It's a matter of releasing the blocks, removing everything that is hiding from our attention from it, and everything that is stopping our connection from it. So, for example, if I take a very, very simple example, I believe we have all the light in us that we ever need to connect with, and all the darkness in us that we've ever built up to or could possibly build up to in one lifetime, or even more lives if you believe in past lives. And so then it's a matter of what your mind focuses on. If you look at the spirituality of this, then it's about noticing the third eye chakra and the blocks there, and to see whatever it is that it's stopping us from seeing because of the blocks that it has. But whatever it is we get intuition on, and whatever it is that we feel, whatever it is that we see without our other two eyes, is seen from the third eye chakra in the middle of the forehead. And so, whenever we see light inside of us, We see it through the third eye chakra. With our eyes shut, if we connect within, we may see light, or we may see darkness, or we may see both. But ultimately, it is through our third eye that we see that. It's our mind's eye, literally. So then, if you consider that we have both the negative and the positive inside of us, both the darkness and the light, then using the air element, we are going to be removing the darkness from inside of us so that more light can glow and grow and take that space, take the darkness's space, which is or could correlate to a shift of the third eye, really. But we are today going to do this through the air elements and using that. Okay. So I'm going to invite you now to close your eyes and take a deep breath to begin, making yourself comfortable again. And as I am guiding you through the air element, entering your system and cleansing and clearing everything, you can now think about all the aspects of the air, all the different forms of air that exist, including a slight light breeze, a tempest, a storm, a tornado, or strong wind. All of these are pure and healthy aspects of wind, aspects of air in this meditation. And so throughout this meditation, you can use any of them. And so for now, I am going to invite you to shut yourself down from the outside world completely, as if you were shutting your ears, your eyes, your mouth, your nose, everything was shut and there was no connection to the outside world, and that you were turning within, still breathing though, not shutting your nose completely. And from inside now, really focusing inside, really seeing inside of you, and not being scared of seeing any darkness anywhere, because it's there already, and you're only going to be able to see what's always been there. And seeing your inside as if it was a land almost. And really noticing that space, in that we want to put some fresh air in that space. It has been shut for so long, it has been closed in so long, and it has been building up in negative energy for so long. And what we want now is we want to bring more light in. So we want to remove all the darkness that there is in this space inside of us. And so you can take your pick, from a light breeze to a strong wind to a tornado, whatever it is that you need, whatever that your intuition says, whatever comes to your mind, you can use now to clear out and cleanse this entire space inside of you. Thinking about where it hurts, thinking about where you feel something that doesn't feel right. Thinking about your mind and your stress and your thoughts that you no longer want. Seeing your mind as a space as well. Like maybe a room or a cave, any kind of inside space in which at the moment there is too much junk that we want to clear out. And seeing that wind, that air, in whichever form you wish it to be, coming in and clearing out all that junk, taking it with it and going away from your system to never come back. The breeze coming through as if you had just opened the windows, curtains are flying gently, and a fresh breeze is coming in and is wiping out all the dust, taking it with it, out of your mind, out of your body, out of your system. The air is passing through you and removing little by little every part inside of you that you no longer want or no longer need, that no longer serves you. Leaving space for this fresh, clean, pure, beautiful light to enter and to remain. That's it, little by little, clearing out. And don't worry, remember, I have said this before. If you cannot see what I am describing, it is still happening. You just need to trust in the process. And even if you get carried away with other thoughts, just gently bring your mind back at the time when you notice. And the process is still happening. And the air is still going through your system and clearing out all the dust, all the junk, everything that you no longer want or need. We are welcoming inside of us the wind of change. This air clearing out our system is the wind of change. We are changing ourselves. We are removing all the junk, all the old stuff that is weighing us down, all the stress, all the pain, and all the troubles. We are changing ourselves, moving further and further towards the light, letting the light in, relaxing ourselves to a much deeper level, letting go of the past, and focusing on this space now inside of us that is much clearer, much brighter, filled with light. It is our new space where we can function so much better now. We will be able to think more clearly. We will be able to feel at peace a lot more easily and a lot more deeply. We will feel warmer inside, in our heart as well as in our mind. And fresher, more energized, because we will not be so weighed down anymore by all the junk that the air is taking away from our system. And so, in this way, we are keeping on clearing out all the junk, all the pain, and all the troubles. It's feeling so much light in our mind, in our body, light everywhere, in every cell of the body, in every breath of air that you take in. Light everywhere, beautiful bright light. And now, as we're feeling so much lighter with all this junk out, we're going to be able to fly. And we're going to use the air element now to gain such an uplift. And so I'm inviting you now to come out of where the space you are in your mind, and to bring yourself to the most beautiful place that you can think of, that inspires you with peace, that makes you feel relaxed just by thinking of it. For me, there are many places like this. It could be by a pond, it could be in a great canyon in America, it could be out in space outside of this planet. Think about the space, the place that is your favorite, that really truly inspires you peace and calm. But it's not a place where you're going to be staying in the place, because you are actually going to be flying above it. So it needs to be somewhere that you can see nicely from the sky and that still inspires you peace and calm. Now, once you have found that place, and it's okay if you are thinking of several places, just pick one, it doesn't matter. You can always go back to the others at another time. And once you have found that one place, just spend a minute or two staying there, just staying there and absorbing the vibe from there, absorbing the energy and atmosphere from there. Good. If you wish to now, so you can decide to stay there longer, or at any time you can decide to start to feel the breeze, and to start to feel it on your body, on your face, maybe brushing through your hair. It is warm and comfortable, but at the same time, it does have that zesty kind of fresh to it that gives you just the right kind of uplift. And at any time, you can decide that that breeze is becoming a stronger wind to the point where it picks you up and allows you to start flying in the air. And over the next few minutes, it is about having fun flying, doing whatever you want in the air, cartwheels, just flying right just above the ground, going up and down, twirling around, going on top of a cloud and resting there, and floating in the air on the cloud, but really connecting to such a strong sense of glee, joy, happiness, uplift, feeling your whole system so much lighter, feeling with joy of the sensations. Meeting up with the sun, playing with the sun rays, waving your way through the sun rays, spinning around, going back down all the way to the ground and going back up again, or ever so softly and gently making your way through the sky and just enjoying the breeze on your face and on your body and feeling the lightness of this uplift. Feeling lighter and lighter through this experience. Feeling so much joy inside of you. Feeling such a blissful moment of peace. Enjoying the landscape where you are as well. Flying through it in each and every way that you wish is best for you. Getting higher and higher into the sky and finding yourself feeling lighter and lighter. Feeling all the sensations of the air through you, through your whole being. And then coming back down now. And sitting on the ground where you can, connecting to the earth. Knowing that after this beautiful flying session, we are now coming back down to ground ourselves on our planet. Touching the floor with your hands, feeling the connection with your feet and the soil, and noticing everything around you, all the energies that were uplifted and were pushed this way and that way with the flying, are now settling back down like the rain, just coming back down, all calm and peaceful inside, and with a smile in your heart. You can now relax. And then when you're ready, you can take a deep breath to finish. Bring your mind back to the space where you are and open your eyes again. I need your attention just for a moment because I'm going to show you the mudra. And so the mudra is to stimulate the air element. And so we are using again our fingers. As we've seen, each finger has a different element attached to it. We are going today to use the index finger and the thumb. And so the index and the thumb are going to touch each other like this to make an O for OK. And then these fingers can just relax like this. It is the chin mudra. This mudra is used a lot in the meditation circles. Sorry, I just need to move a little bit so that you can see more carefully, more clearly rather. So I'm not sitting in a very balanced stool because I have a bent leg here and I've got a straight one here, but it doesn't really matter. What matters is for you to be comfortable. You can sit with both your legs crossed. You can sit with your legs out, so I could sit like this. Or you can also sit or lie down, rather, any way that you want, but preferably on your back. And then your hands, once you've put them in the OK shape, you can just relax them on your lap, or if you're lying down, you can relax them at your side. Now, here what's important is that the two tips of the fingers touch each other, like this. So it's not like that. It's not like this. It is really the tips touching each other because, so what's important there is that we've got points of energy there. So they're stimulating each other. And so that way the air is being stimulated and is going to circulate better in our system. And the blocks are going to be removed that may have slowed down its process through our system. And so now when you're ready, once you've put your hands in the good position, you can close your eyes and take a deep breath to begin, sorry. And just relax there. You can decide either just to sit and relax or lie down and relax, or you can decide to focus on the mudra itself, the hand position that we are in, and to focus on the sensations that it brings. Noticing sensations in your hands, in your whole body, in your mind also. Just keeping your eyes closed and focusing inwards or just relaxing. This mudra can have a very deeply relaxing effect on our whole system. It helps everything circulate better. It helps to restore mobility. It is movement, it is air. And so I am inviting you to connect with these sensations that this mudra may bring in your body. You might find sensations of energy circulating or a deep sense of relaxation coming onto you. Coming over you, rather. Again, whenever you get carried away by other thoughts, gently acknowledge it when you notice. And then bring your mind back to the mudra and to yourself and to how it feels to hold this posture. I find this mudra to be deeply healing, deeply relaxing. What does it feel like to you? Just staying there and relaxing. And noticing not just now, but also looking tomorrow when you wake up and you go through your day. Have you got more mobility? Have you got more energy? This mudra can be this powerful in that way. Remember, if at any time you're feeling tired of holding the mudra, you can always relax your hands for a while. Move your fingers and your hands and your wrists, and then you can always go back to the mudra, or you can simply relax and just connect within to see how different it feels after the mudra than how it used to feel before the mudra. But we're coming to the end of this now, so you can already relax your fingers, wiggle your hands a bit, but you can keep your eyes shut as we're going to move on to the love meditation to finish. And so when you are ready, you can take your hands, put them together, and then start rubbing them, creating friction and heat. The harder you push them together, the more heat you will generate. And then applying your hands on your chest area where your heart chakra resides, right in the middle of your chest. And you can just stay there. We've done a lot of focusing for today, so you can just let your mind be free. Just enjoying the beautiful energy going into your heart center. And just relaxing there. And then relaxing your hands back down, bringing your mind back to the space where you are. And just for a moment, you can keep your eyes shut if they are still shut, and just move your body a little bit, shifting, stretching. And then when you are ready, you can take a big yawn and open your eyes. You don't have to yawn if you don't want to. I used to go to yoga sessions or Pilates type of sessions, and then we do relaxation at the end, and they'll tell us to take a yawn. And I was like, what if I don't want to? We don't always want to take a yawn. We can stretch without yawning. Anyway, but that was just an apartheid. And so while you were all relaxing, let me just show you, you were not the only ones. We've got Mr. Cat here that just came and dumped himself on the side here and enjoyed the vibrations of all of you meditating. So well done. Okay, so let me go through the comments as I normally do at the end of the session. Magali says, sensation of lightness. Yeah, I can say lightness. And I hope she's meaning for the last bit to say no more pain. But you see, that's the problem with the French, is that it could mean no more pain or more pain than before. So hopefully it's no more pain. And then she was saying with the mudra, and oh, I don't know how to translate that. A beneficial emptiness. We're going to say this beneficial for health and well-being. So that's great. That's really amazing, and I hope you've all felt something amazing with this session. Air element is such an uplift. It's so amazing to cleanse. I love the wind when it's so windy. I will go out in my garden and I will just let the wind pass through and just wipe everything off of me that I no longer want to carry with me. It is so amazing for uplifting the mind. It is for creating more creativity as well. It is really amazing. But anyway, so that's done for today. I cannot remember. I think we still have the fire element to do, and then ether. So ether, that's going to be fun. I mean, they all are fun, but yeah. So we will do this. We will do fire next, and then ether last. And if you have any questions, if you have any suggestions of things that you would like me to do as a leaded guided meditation, led guided meditation, sorry, please do feel free to contact me. And in the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful week. And at any time, you can go back to these activities that we've done and you can do them again. Please do feel free. This video is uploaded on the system, so on YouTube, you can go back to it anytime if you wish to and just do that portion of that activity that you want to do. Or you can just do it on your own. You're completely safe doing those. With the mudras, be very careful. Never do more than 10 minutes. They are incredibly powerful, even less than that, if you're not used to it. If you've done the sessions with me for some time, then 10 minutes is okay, unless I would tell you otherwise about the future mudras we will do. But for all the past mudras we have done, 10 minutes is okay if you've been having experience of it with me for a while. Okay. All right. So have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next week. Same time, same day. Hopefully, no more changes. I really apologize about the time changes. There's been a lot of shifting around in my routines at the moment, but things hopefully will settle. And so next week, it should be 2 o'clock till 3 o'clock UK time, same as today. Okay. Have a good week. Bye.